So you want to know what it costs to afford a lifted F-150 or a lifted truck in general. Today's video, I'm going to go over all the things that it costs to maintain and buy your first F-150 or your first truck. And in today's market, it's definitely a lot harder than it was 5 years ago, but there's definitely some good ways how to do it. And I'll show you how I did it and how I was able to afford this F-150 lifted 2018 and etc. So let's go ahead and jump into the first part of the video where I'm going to talk about financing, talk about buying the truck itself, and then we'll go into maintaining it, the monthly cost to maintain and to do all the mods and everything done to it. So we have the 2018 F-150 5.0 STX. This is the base model XL version of the F-150 lineup. And so this truck was used, I bought this truck in 2020 before the crisis of vehicle chip shortage and all that, where the increased prices went up like 30%. So this truck I bought for $35,000. That was after taxes. I think the truck itself was $31,000 and it had 41,000 miles on it. So it is the 5.0 option. It is the crew cab, which is the four doors. It is the 4x4 four-wheel drive package. It has, like I said, the STX, which is like the sport of the XL version. And so $31,000, 41,000 miles on it. And the financing to do this, guys, it all really depends on how much money you're going to put down. So, I tell a lot of my younger folks, right? Cars are toys. Like this truck is such a toy, guys. Like, everything I've done to it is it's all toy stuff, Doing things to a depreciating asset is not going to gain you any value, right? So if you're going to buy something that's expensive, right, $31,000 as a college student, it's pretty expensive. I wasn't making that much money a couple of years ago. And so when you buy something, obviously you want to make sure you put a lot of money down, or you can try to pay it off in full if you can, right? So especially a depreciating asset like a car or a truck. So let's say you put about $15,000 down on the truck. You can finance it. Hopefully you guys got good credit. And if you have good credit, you're obviously going to have a lower monthly payment and a lower interest rate. And so obviously the more money you put down, the lower your monthly payment's going to be. And it's going to be about $200 to $300 if you put about half the price down for it. So one thing that you can do to mitigate your monthly payments is you can extend your term. Like instead of doing a 3-year term, you can do a 5-year term or a 6-year term. Don't recommend that because you're going to be paying more in interest in the long run. So like I said, obviously the best thing you can do is just pay the whole thing off at once and then just not have to worry about it. So luckily for me, this truck is paid off, but when I was paying it, it was about $250 a month to pay it. But I just hated the idea of a monthly payment, so I just started chucking like $2,000 a month towards the truck and just paying it off in general. I took out a $20,000 loan, or I think I took $19,000. I put like $15,000 down on it, and then finance about $19,000 or $20,000, and I just paid that thing off within a year. So the truck's been off for about 2 years now, so there is no monthly payment on it, thank God. Let's jump into the insurance for this truck. So obviously it is a big truck, and so the insurance can be more than something like a car. And one thing about me is that I'm 25 years old, so that my insurance is not the same as an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old new driver. So the insurance on this truck usually is about $200 a month if you want to insure this thing. Like I said, it's a pretty big vehicle, but it is a utilitarian vehicle, so it's not a sports car. And so the insurance companies, give me a little leeway on that. But I pay $146 a month because I pay the whole thing in full. So I do a 6-month premium where I pay 6 months towards the truck at a time. So it's about $870 every 6 months. And so I just pay the whole thing up, in full. If you can afford to do that, definitely do that, because you're saving yourself, $400 to $600 a year, which is like $300 every 6 months. And definitely, it's a nice savings rate. So if you can pay the whole thing up in full, anything you buy in full, guys, buying food in bulk is going to save you more money. Buying anything in full is going to save you more money in the long run. So I pay if it breaks down, I pay every 6 months, but every month it comes out to about $146 a month. So that's just to insure the truck. It's not like the bare minimum, but it's not like the highest full coverage option. So let's go ahead and talk about, we talked about the financing of the truck and buying the truck itself. We talked about the insurance. Let's talk about the gas, guys. The gas is going to run you crazy amount. This truck right here has a 36 gallon fuel tank, and so the gas on it is going to take you probably 10 minutes to fill it up. And gas right now in Florida is about $3 a gallon. It cost me over $100 to fill this truck up. Now I do get about 550 miles to the tank full, but I do a lot of highway driving, and so that's gonna just run me dry every week. And so probably every week I'm spending $100 to fill this truck up. So it's 87 octane. It's not even the premium 93 octane. It's regular gas, and so it's going to cost you a lot of money, guys, you know. And that's something that not a lot of people think about, like, oh, I'll just buy the truck. Yeah, but you got to worry about the insurance, you got to worry about the maintenance, you got to worry about the gas. Went from spending $200 a month on the Mustang to $400 a month on the truck, so literally doubled in gas. Let's talk about maintenance, right? So this is a 5.0 engine, which takes 8.8 quarts of oil. 9 quarts of oil this truck takes. Guess how much it costs to go to, you know, your regular shop and get an oil change? It's going to cost you $80 to $100 to get that oil change. Now you can do it yourself. Obviously, I live in an apartment complex, so I'm definitely not gonna. I don't have anything to even run and change my oil, and so I take it to the shop. They give me a $20 discount, so it runs me about $80 to get the oil change, but that's just the oil change. Now, if you want to get your serpentine belt and you want to get your brakes and your rotors done, it's going to cost you probably double than what it costs to do anything else. So anything that breaks on this truck is going to cost you double than a car, because the truck is twice as big as a car, and so it's going to cost you twice the amount of money as a car. And so let's say you have a small Mustang, right, and you want to change out you know, the exhaust system. Now the exhaust system is probably $400, whatever. Same exhaust system on the truck, $800, $900 plus tax. So everything's going to be double the price on maintenance. So oil changes, wheels and tires, brakes and rotors, all that stuff is just going to be double. And so that's just the price it costs. Let's talk about the mods done to this truck. And so, oh, the mods are super expensive. So you want to get wheels and tires, right? Cool. These tires, or any kind of, you know, 35-inch tires, 12 wide and 20-inch wheels, are going to cost you $400 to $500 per tire. Per tire, right? That's not the whole thing. It's one tire. And so the mods are going to cost you double the price. It's just how it is. So I have my 20-inch fuel assault wheels. They probably cost you about $1,400 for the whole set. Then you got your I got my Kenda Cleaver tires, 4 of them, another $1,400. You know, you got your lift kit, another $1,200. Installation, another $1,200. Headlights, all that stuff. I've spent about $7,000 just in mods for the truck, but the truck looks absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't have changed it either other way. But like I said, that is just the price you have to pay if you want something that's going to cost this much. And so before you buy your next truck, think about the price of the truck, think about the insurance on the truck, think about the gas on the truck, think about the maintenance on the truck, and think about the mods you're going to do the truck. And if you can get all that squared away, and you know you can afford it, go ahead and do it. And this is the best thing, the best vehicle that I've ever purchased, and I really love it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And so there you guys go. If you guys found the video helpful, leave a like and subscribe, guys. I post new videos on the channel every single week, and I hope I was able to persuade you to go ahead and purchase that next truck. Like I said, if you can't afford to do it, don't save your money. Wait for the time is right, guys. Wait until you got the right amount of money, right, until you have your finances in order, right? You shouldn't be buying toys until you've paid yourself first. You've invested money, you've saved money, you put money towards the future, you've paid your bills, you've taken care of your family, all that. If you have money left over that you want to spend as discretionary income, go ahead and indulge on your fruits and labor. So there you guys go. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe so that YouTube will share this video with other people, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.